Chat, here we go. We got Mawkzy versus S5-Cosmic on USCs. Took us a bit to get it started, and for some reason, the overlay is not working, but I'll give it a quick refresh as we get started here. We just got the update just now. We actually just spent a bit of time getting the update so that we can log into a private match. The private matches don't let you join unless you have the same version type that Rocket League, is released or most released up to. So anyways, we all got our versions, and now we are back in the match. Best of 5, Mawkzy versus Cosmic. And 1 second while I reload everything here, and we'll see if we can get it up. If not, we'll just go back to the old-fashioned. In fact, I won't wait much longer. Let me work on popping back up the good old-fashioned classic. Cosmic and Mawkzy. It has been said that they play similarly. Cosmic coming off of a win against Yan. A very, very impressive win. He says he doesn't see the circle under the ball. Maybe you have to change your settings. Maybe you have to change settings. I could see it. I could see it as a spectator. To be fair, trying out these maps is always a bit of a risk because you never know what it might look like or what bugs might be present. But let's go ahead and pull this guy up so we can do a little throwback. Oh, you know what? I know why it's not working. It's because Bacchus mod has not updated yet, and the overlay integrates with Bacchus mod. Like, literally the update just went out. So we won't be able to get it back until Bacchus mod has updated. Mawkzy into the air dribble bump. Connects with Cosmic. We're looking at 108 ping for Mawkzy. He was the best server we could get him, and 80 for Cosmic in this battle on US East. Too many colors on that map. It is very colorful. But as a spectator, I don't mind. I don't know how it affects these guys playing. Cosmic is going to be playing for Koi in Saudi Arabia for Gamers 8. I think that's probably going to be Cosmic's biggest moment here coming up in ones. So looking to stay sharp, I'm sure, as he tries to clutch it out for his team in the mode. Air dribble bump against Mawkzy, but Mawkzy just barely got enough of a bump. He might have dashed himself past the play. Cosmic couldn't quite control it in time in order to capitalize. Mawkzy now with a boosted advantage. Cosmic having to pick up the few pads on the map, and over the top is Mawkzy as he goes up 3-0. He can't see it. I guess he needs the ball indicator. We can switch next game. You can switch it. You can switch it next game if you want. I always like to test them out. Map low-key looking clean. Yeah, I think it looks nice, but I'm not having to play in it. And something as functional as like the ball's circle is sort of important. Mawkzy air dribble bump again. Cosmic looking for a way to get some offense. I'm not sure the kickoffs have been going well for him because I feel like every possession has been Mawkzy's, which usually is an indicator that you haven't been able to get control early. Cosmic wave dash kickoff tries to power slide past Mawkzy. Gonna chase him down now, and does not manage to get the boost steal from him, so he'll back off. Mawkzy, a dangerous player when you let him get to his dribble. In fact, a lot of players will switch up their style when playing Mawkzy to just be ultra aggressive. Never let him get to his spot. You need to force him to play a more chaotic back and forth type game. If you play a trading possessions 1v1 against Mawkzy, he'll pick you apart left and right from the ground. Mawkzy able to control this one. Launches it past Cosmic. 5-0. The Bacchus mod update is out. I'm not sure it's worth updating and exiting out of the game and doing all that. We can stick with the old overlay. It has nostalgia for me, so I still enjoy it. Mawkzy kickoff win, low 50, and a 6-0 lead. Wasn't sure what we were going to get from Mawkzy after a long day playing this very late, and I think both these guys are live, by the way. You can check out S5-Cosmic, and I believe exactly that, twitch.tv/S5-Cosmic, and Mawkzy is Mawkzy_. as he goes up 7-0. Cosmic rushing his first possession here that he's been able to gain off kickoff. Ends up taking a shot. It's fairly easy to cover for Mawkzy. He's trying to be a pest all over the ball now. He's actually convinced Mawkzy to get rid of possession. Mawkzy didn't have a ton of boosts to work with from his back corners, so not too surprised that he was willing to look for that opportunity. Cosmic deciding not to wave dash towards the ball, which I think might have been the original plan. Instead, half flip out of it back to his net. With a minute left to go, it's probably more about getting on the board and getting started here against Mawkzy for what could be a long series if he can work his way back. Doesn't want it to be a short one. Able to cut it past and get the first Brazil on the Brazilian field. Another fight for possession at the midfield as Cosmic tries to match Mawkzy in his wave dash kickoff. Mawkzy, though, was born into the wave dash kickoff. Telling Cosmic he merely adopted it. You think Rocket League should do a Caribbean-themed season next season? As a Caribbean being, it is very beautiful. It doesn't have to be beach-themed like Salty Shores. I mean, seems like a good idea to me, but I don't know. I'm no expert in what Rocket League should do for themes. I'll be honest, I don't really worry about it too much, and it doesn't really affect how I enjoy the game. So I don't do much with the Rocket Pass. I don't play a ton of ranked. I mostly just watch these top-level show matches, which will happen no matter what the theme might be. Eligible bump for Cosmic. Second goal. 9 seconds to build a bit of more confidence as the series goes on. Mawkzy, pogo touch. Cosmic keeps it up. Looking to get that confidence. But Mawkzy's body's out. No, I do not want to leave. Cosmic left. Oh, are we switching maps? Which you don't need to do by leaving. Okay, game number 2. Here we are, still on the same map. After Mawkzy said he couldn't see the circle, I guess he's created a new server and he can see the circle. And I guess we're good to go. Game number 2. A dominant game number 1 from Mawkzy. Cosmic apparently went to go get Bacchus mod on, but he was playing Octane with his Bacchus mod. He said he switched to Fennec because he didn't have his exact preset that he wanted. But he is going to stay Octane. Or sorry, Fennec. I think I switched both those up when I was saying those words. But he's going to stay Fennec. Cosmic has a save off the crossbar, or off the back wall, I should say. He did get it just barely over. He's on low boost. Mawkzy's so good at punishing defenders like this. With 100-0, it's really hard to imagine Cosmic escaping, but I think he did. Low 50, push the ball into the corner. Possession's not over. He's in a much better space now. And he's looking to try and stop Mawkzy from getting another dribble. Mawkzy plays a bit of keep away. Takes it to the opposite corner. He's going to go off the ceiling. Dominate with the ground game first time around. This time, brings the ball all the way to the ground. Very interesting from Cosmic, who decided not to challenge on what looked like an awkward dribble from Mawkzy. You have to have a lot of faith in Mawkzy to think he's going to figure out how to land smoothly from that setup in order to not challenge. It also worked out for him, because even with letting Mawkzy land, he has to save. Now, air dribble bump, and Cosmic's on the board with his first lead. Fix overlay. What's wrong with the overlay? I haven't updated my Bacchus mod, so it is going to be the old overlay for now. The colors are paler, if that's what you mean by look messed up. Like, especially compared to Sovereign Heights, which is another map that has these same kind of colors on the edges of the map. The orange is like, it's not really orange. It's super pale. Mawkzy trying to flick to that left side of the nets. Not the first time we've seen him do it. It won't be the last, but Cosmic does make sure to cover it as he slowly bounces the dribble down the field. Mawkzy, not a ton of boost to work with. Cosmic is actually just trying to box out to make sure that the ball lands in his control and prevents Mawkzy from getting a follow-up. Now he's on 0, though. He's going to get demoed. And can Mawkzy get a shot out of it in time? Cosmic has respawned, and Mawkzy misses his hook shot. Cosmic will escape, but not with any boost to work with. He's going to have to go all the way to Mawkzy's corner. It looks like maybe a psycho attempt from Mawkzy. Attempt to go the whole field. And this game has looked similar to the previous game, only every time Mawkzy skirts the ball past Cosmic, it's not on target. It's slightly wide, so Cosmic maybe doing a better job of protecting his net with his positioning. It's all of Mawkzy's outplays are not being able to convert for goals. Mawkzy now going to delay as long as possible. Probably too much, though, as Cosmic reverses into the ball. Fake challenge to get Mawkzy up, but can he get away with it? He cannot. The backflip is well placed, and Cosmic is forced to make the save he didn't want to have to make. And the follow-up is a goal. Ooh, Mawkzy. Big miss. Cosmic will take the freebie given to him. Mawkzy maybe felt like he had to attack the ball. Maybe thought Cosmic was on it. Not sure why he rushed that play. But this map, the big thing about this map, if you guys haven't seen anything about it, is it does have a ton of lines guiding players to paths around boost. You'll see the semicircle around the net has basically a line connecting all the boosts or directly above it, and then even on the small pads, the rotations around the sides of the map, you see a dotted line and a solid line connecting the big boosts, but I feel like people know where the big boosts are at, even without any help. Rocket League trying to help out its users by showing them how to rotate. A lot of midfield back and forth between Mawkzy and Cosmic. Mawkzy into the air dribble. Cosmic dives away in order to make it seem like he cannot be bumped, but makes it back in time to make the correct save. It's not easy to, navigate a position like that. He found a way to do so. Mawkzy is trying to fake like crazy right now. He's been flicking, and Cosmic has been having saves, and so now he's just hoping that he could get away with nothing. I mean, I don't know what this touch from Cosmic was, though. Ends up just gifting the ball to Mawkzy. Needed a much stronger clear into the opposite corner or something. Cosmic with 48 seconds in a better position than he was in the previous game, which was down 6 or so, I believe, at this point. Cosmic going to get ahead of this ball, go for the bump. Mawkzy, what a double. He almost got it out. He avoided the bump and then looked to not own goal. Had to go underneath it and almost hit the nastiest own goal ever, but he does hit the post. Cosmic back down to the ground to follow it up. Important kickoff here as the game winds down. It is going to go in Mawkzy's favor. Cosmic threatens the wave dash to the corner, which would steal the boost, which turns Mawkzy into wanting to bring the ball infield, but Cosmic pulls back off the wave dash, so he stays around in the play. The problem is that Mawkzy still eventually converts, as Cosmic, with no boost, couldn't find a way to get a strong clear off the back wall. Wave dash kickoff for Mawkzy. Bumps Cosmic and likely secures the game. With 10 seconds left to go. Does give a bit of an easy one to save to Cosmic, but it'll waste the time he needs. 2-0 for Mawkzy in a best of 5. Needs to get one more before Cosmic gets 3. Gonna need an epic reverse sweep for Cosmic. Game number 3, the series is only on NA servers because they have even ping here. Cosmic is from US West, Mawkzy from France, and right on the east coast of the US is where these guys get close to the same ping and pretty much the only server that this can be played slightly fair on. Cosmic is going to be a bit more used to this ping as he plays US East all the time. I'm sure when US West is not giving him cues. Whereas Mawkzy has the pleasure of playing exclusively EU servers all the time if he wants, which means probably 40 or under ping. But Mawkzy doesn't seem to be having issues here on the away server. Both these guys highly rated. Mawkzy looking like he's trying to finish the season rank 1, and he's on track to doing that. Cosmic, I think rank 3 or so on the 1v1 leaderboard. He's going to tap this one over to Mawkzy as Mawkzy fakes the kickoff and goes for a pinch. Mawkzy is one of the more consistent pinchers, but I got to admit, this one not anywhere close. Mawkzy hook shot on the bounce dribble. Doesn't connect on the bump either, which means opportunity for Cosmic to counter, but he actually just gave away the ball immediately. Either needed to play it faster to actually catch Mawkzy out of position, or was probably better off playing a much more controlled possession that could lead to a better shot, but he'll win in the corner and get his opportunity on an open net. Yeah, Daniel did the pinch against Khaled, and that was like the first time I'd ever seen somebody hit it. And I don't even necessarily remember Daniel practicing it either, which is why it was such a surprise. Mawkzy right now is just dominating on whether it's kickoffs or the play immediately following the kickoff. Mawkzy has had the edge, and there's nobody who's repped that more than the insanely hardcore ranked 1 grinder like Mawkzy. This time, the air dribble wave dash is a fake to get Cosmic in the air, and the ball bounces into the top right. Looking to try and get the kind of separation he had against him in game number 1. And if this is one of your first times watching Cosmic, he is certainly capable of matching up with the absolute best. In fact, Yan was able to take Mawkzy down in their most recent matchup, and Cosmic is able to beat Yan. So he's right up here with the best. Just hasn't been able to figure out Mawkzy yet. And Mawkzy can be a tough challenge for those who maybe haven't gone against them. And certainly Cosmic queuing on US East and US West probably has not run into him very often. Another kickoff in Mawkzy's favor. Cosmic could not read the challenge when to go for the ball. Mawkzy makes it impossible to know. This time he does use the resets. Earlier we saw him taking it to the ground. Mawkzy able to steal possession away. Long shot out of the corner is off target, but still forces a save out of Cosmic. So he needed to clear the ball stronger than it would have otherwise been. Now he's playing out of his own net. Is able to steal boost, but at the cost of his life. So Mawkzy just hit a nasty own goal. Mawkzy was going to try and play the possession into the other corner where he could get 100. But instead, he just taps it on his own net. And he can't get back to it, so it's just a goal. Second goal for Cosmic comes courtesy of Mawkzy. And will that be the beginning of Cosmic revitalizing himself here in this match? We'll have to see. Mawkzy losing a kickoff for the first time in a while. That's really the only way that Cosmic's going to find his way back. Find a way to at least slow down Mawkzy off the kickoff. Mawkzy to the air. His double saved by Cosmic. Follow-up right back in, though. 7-2. We weren't sure what to expect after the very long day of 1v1 from Mawkzy, but it turns out it has all been a great preparation. The longest warm-up you could ever hope for. Cosmic, a direct kickoff win. Let's go see if we can see what Cosmic went to finally win one. Just goes for a standard kickoff. Pushing the ball to the right. A bit quicker than Mawkzy. Mawkzy right back to the wave dash after that one. We see Mawkzy mostly wave dashing, but he had actually matched Cosmic in the standard. Mawkzy doing his best to try and hold on to possession, but Cosmic should be able to get his shot. So working his way back slowly, but a long hill to climb. It can seem 3 goals, 2 minutes shouldn't be too bad, but the way the series has been going, I mean, unless all of a sudden the kickoffs just completely switch momentum, they have been all completely Mawkzy's. Cosmic's had a good last few. Mawkzy does stop the shot attempt into the air, did not land well in the net, so it'll be another goal for Cosmic. Mawkzy flick towards net, knows it's off target, didn't grab the Hunter boost. Could be his demise here as Cosmic goes to bump him the other way, but Cosmic doesn't have a lot to work with either and goes for a low bump. Mawkzy gets over the top of it. These two agreeing to fight each other at 0 boost here, but it favors Mawkzy. We're in the new map, but I don't know if there's a new rocket pass out yet. I think when the update happens, the map becomes immediately playable in private matches, but the new rocket pass and the new season and all that kind of stuff actually isn't out yet. They just get the stuff in the game files in preparation. The no-look! You love to see it. Mawkzy has tried to throw in the no-look even in much crazier scenarios than being up 9-5 while up 2-0 in a series, but got to give him credit for being the showman. Mawkzy, double resets, off target. Cosmic should be able to convert on a counter. Mawkzy didn't have the best of recovery either. No way should he be front flipping like that. He does get his goal, and it's not impossible. Probably need a kickoff adjustment here. Although he goes back to what 1-1 earlier. Standard kickoff, trying to force it right. Has to play this ball strong back into his own half in an attempt to keep possession. It doesn't work, and instead the ball falls to Mawkzy, who actually goes crossbar down. So Cosmic still in this one, but needs to gain control quickly. Doesn't look like Mawkzy's willing to give it to him. Little keep away and a ceiling pinch. Probably burns enough time to call it. Cosmic cannot take down one of the best 1v1ers in the game. Didn't have the matchup today against Mawkzy, but certainly a guy we need to continue to watch out for as he's starting to get top tier results. Wouldn't be the first and would not be the only to fall to Mawkzy. Just about everybody has. And it's a GG's from Cosmic and a 3-0 for the Frenchman.